Miami basketball has garnered a lot of attention recently. The Canes reached their first Final Four in school history. But the run was only another example of just how discriminatory the game of basketball is. Of the 363 Division I basketball teams, only 64 made the NCAA tournament, and only 4 of those teams advanced to the last stage in Houston. So what exactly happens to the rest of the players who want to continue playing? Miami alone, there are many leagues and courts holding the stories of those that are enjoying the game well past their prime days.
I stuck with basketball, and that's something I always loved to play. You know, it was something like as a stress reliever, go out, ball.
Flamingo Park in Miami Beach is one of the best street ball destinations, with the daytime providing a calm atmosphere and the night a competitive overtone.
I would say come to South Beach because South Beach is the place to come where you better bring your A game if you try and ball.
Johnson is one of the regular hoopers of Flamingo, and his moves are difficult to guard as he embraces the competition. But still, Johnson never misses the most important part of the game, having fun.
We stay lit on the court. Hey, if you come out here and you balling out here, better bring your A game because I'm balling like hot sauce out here.
Not every hooper comes to the park alone. Yuri and Marvin are a talented duo, both who have experience in the South Florida branch of basketball.
Lots of versatility over here. You know, guys can shoot, guys can drive, guys can dunk and do it all. So it's really good competitive spirit over here.
Both Yuri and Marvin once played in high school, but they were both inspired by their favorite athletes, which still impacts their play style today.
You know, watching Kobe, you know, LeBron James, Westbrook. Westbrook, my really favorite player, you know, the way he drives in, I try to mimic that, you know.
My idol was Dwayne Wade, you know, Kid Flash, so I kind of always thought I was the fastest kid, so he kind of motivated me, the slashing ability with the mid-range, so I kind of just took that.
Flamingo Park is far from the only destination, and each league, park, and game means something different to its participants.
There's a lot of guys that have come into this league extremely overweight, and through the motivation of the league and wanting to compete and wanting to play to the best of their abilities have lost 40, 50 pounds.
Unlike the NBA or even NCAA, the Courtside Basketball League attempts to include everybody, giving players a chance to play for something long after their basketball career ended.
So everybody has a division for them, whether you play professional basketball internationally. We've had former NBA players to guys that have never played organized basketball before in their life.
On the other side of the city, the Miami Select Basketball League has brought together a lot of players.
I've always wanted to be like a coach, and like I just love basketball. Like I started playing basketball when I was 4.
Fernandez always knew he liked basketball, but his drive to involve himself at the community level only begun after an early passing.
My dad passed away when I was 15. That was like a really big jump for me. Like I wanted to start taking stuff more serious with like the basketball. And like I would say like I started like annoying coaches and like just being at their games and stuff and just like being relentless and trying to like be in the like the scene.
Since beginning the Miami Select League, players with a new platform have used the game to escape their personal trouble.
We've had players that like they come up to me and like tell me like things like changed just from them playing in the league. Like we had this one guy, he like told me that like him playing basketball like gets him off the streets and like stops doing drugs and stuff like that.
The appealing signs, jerseys, and moves of the players are only the surface to what the game means to those that take the court.
My upbringing was pretty rough. I grew up as an unaccompanied youth, which basically means I was independent at an early age. And sports like basketball definitely helped me stay out of trouble. When I was out with my friends, what we would do is play basketball, instead of getting caught up in different things.
Destinobles, his own teammate, had a similar experience to him. Unfortunately, has his better memories on the court to reminisce on.
A couple years back when my grandpa died, I was very close to him. He helped me, I basically playing basketball was a way to disconnect from the tragedy that I went through, losing him.
Players at every level of the game of basketball, it's often the very best that bring in all the attention, but at the lower levels, the impact carves deep. And the current leaders of the street ball scene plan to continue growing the passion for the game they love.
I would say best come have a good time. Even if we win or lose, we still, still always have a good time after.
You'll see guys on social media hanging out, outside of here that have created genuine relationships, and they met through here, through Courtside.
Like Courtside, Detail Miami, Gump League, like they're all good friends of mine, I would say. And like there's no like smoke with anyone.
I love doing this. This is so much fun, and doing it, especially with my friends, is the best thing that I could do.
Reporting for UMTV, I'm Patrick McCall.